Hi everybody, my name is Jesse Bender and welcome to Bender Fitness. Today we're going to do a 15-minute high intensity interval workout. We're going to do 50 seconds of pain and torture and 10 seconds of rest. It's full body, it really tones everything from your shoulders to your abs, especially the low abs today. This is going to really hurt with hip lifts. There's your little sneak preview. We're going to work our thighs, our calves. You'll see exactly what I mean by full body. So, without further ado, let's get into it. What's the first exercise?
Froggers.
We're starting with froggers. Go ahead into a plank position. I'll turn to the side a bit. And you want to jump your feet up and back to a nice straight line. You can also do with wide feet or switch it up like I like to do. I get bored very easily. Or you can do 3-way froggers, which is hop one way, middle, and back. I gotta pick up the pace, I'm behind a bit. Alright, what's the second exercise?
Lunge jumps.
Oh, lovely. Let's get up. I'll turn to the side so you can see us a little better. Start out in a nice little lunge there. Don't mind my wedgie picking. And jump. You want to land back into a nice lunging position. Not too deep where you're stretching too far, but just far enough that you feel it stretch. Never, ever let that knee hit the ground.
Good form. His knee is right above his ankle.
I'm talking too much. I'm already in oxygen death. How's my He-Man hair?
Fabulous. Good job. Nice form. Keep moving. Next, we have Supermans.
Oh. Now we get to lie on our bellies. I don't think this is a picnic. We're going to work our backs by extending. Stretch out your arms, stretch out your legs, and literally lift up and down. Try to lift those thighs, those feet, and your hands, and especially your chest. Every time you lift up. Hoi! Hoi!
Buffy.
If you're doing these right, you should really feel it in your low back, which I do. Hold on, I have a text.
Next, we have Spider-Man push-ups.
Oh, lovely. Don't go far from those mats. We're going to start out in a plank position. So, up in that plank position, nice straight line. There's 2 ways to do this. You can either, as you do a push-up, bring one knee to that same side elbow and back to plank. And back to plank. Or, if that's too much, you can just bring the knees. Climb those walls like Spidey. Let's go. I like how you put Superman and Spider-Man back to back.
I thought you'd enjoy a superhero workout.
I wonder what the Wonder Woman exercise is going to be.
I should have included Supergirls in here too.
Those are tough.
I mean, normally I just pretend I'm Wonder Woman during the workout.
So am I.
Next, we have high knees.
Ooh. Thank you, baby. Just as it sounds. High knees, not high knees. So, lift those knees. Right up to your belly button. Get those arms working with it. There's no reason why you can't run around. Move around. If you have a mat, as long as you're raising those knees, Go right around. I'm not used to being filmed while running. It's strange.
Good job. Keep going. Next we have heel tap squat jumps.
Heel tap. Oh. Okay, you may or may not like me for these ones. I use my mat as a sight. Let's get moving into it. Nice wide foot squat, flat back like you're sitting down in a chair, jump, and wish there's no place like home. There's no place like Bender Fitness. There's no place like Bender Fitness. Remember, this is only 15 minutes. Push as hard as you can. If you're up to it, do this whole exercise 2 times through. Do 2 rounds. If you can do 3, curse you. You're amazing. And let me know how it went.
Good job. Next we have hip lifts.
Hip lifts. Hip lifts. Back to his mat. Lie flat on your back. You want to raise your shoulder blades, extend your legs, and you're going to want to raise your butt. Just your lower back. Try not to let it be a bunch of momentum throwing you over. That kind of defeats the purpose. So just lower butt.
And if it hurts your low back, you can actually put your hands underneath the small of your back. Yep, just like that.
I feel like a flight attendant. I look okay doing these?
Mm-hmm.
They
Next.
hurt, so I must be doing something.
Next you have leaning push-ups.
Ooh. Another one you may or may not like. We're going to get back in that plank position. And as we do a push-up, we're going to do as it says. We're going to try leaning into it. And leaning into that. Trying to almost bring that shoulder down to the ground. Don't, unless you really can without pulling the ligament.
If it becomes too intense, you can switch to regular push-ups. And these can also be done from your knees.
Oh, like this?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah, that still works the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, I'm not keeping my hands right beneath my shoulders. I spread them a little wider. Especially for support's sake. Good job.
Flip over for some bicycle abs.
Woohoo! Something I'm familiar with. Bicycle abs. Just watch. On your back. And we're going to bring one knee back as our starting point. Other. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. You got the idea. Keep pumping those legs. Keep moving that torso. Moving that torso. Back and forth. You should feel it. Ooh. Ooh, it's short shorts. It's burning. I'm riding that bike really well.
Good job. Take a breath and then keep going.
Talking and doing this hurts.
It makes it a lot harder.
Oh, so if you have kids and you're yelling at them doing this, good on you.
Okay, next flip over for mountain climbers.
Excellent. Mountain climbers, sorry about your shoulders. Back to that plank position. We're going to keep driving our legs forward.
And these are fabulous for your abs and especially the lower ab area, which is a problem area for a lot of people.
Boy, you feel it right here when you're doing it right. You drop that butt and you just tap, tap, tap those toes.
And keep your core pulled in as tight as you can throughout the entire exercise.
What's next, honey?
Next we have one leg hip thrust.
Lovely. Ooh. One leg hip thrust. Spin around. On your butt. Plant one leg and extend the other leg. I'll plant my right one first so you can see what I mean. Nice distance out from you so that you can raise your toes still. And we're going to try lifting our hips while extending our foot. You should feel it in your hamstrings. I feel it already. Woo! 1, 2,
Gambit.
Gambit. 3, 4. Run while you can. 6, 7, 8. Whoo! Oh, I'm already cramping there.
Come here,
If you
buddy.
need, stretch it out. Get back into it.
He really
Let me
wants
get
to
you.
work out with you.
Next, we're going to do the gambit. That's a joke, that's a trick. I just wanted to see who would actually do that. Plant that other leg. Butts up. Other leg extended. Let's rock them up.
Good job. Lift those hips. Perfect.
Hi. You look familiar. You come here often?
Pretty often.
Oh, I hope so. I'm gonna ask you out on Facebook. For those who know, you know.
Keep lifting.
Stretching that out. Back into it.
Next we have pendulum squats. You
Ooh,
finally get to stand up again.
Shake out those shoulders. Get ready to sit down in that chair. Not literally, figuratively. Squat down, and as you come up, we're going to go to one side. Extending straight out to the side, back into a squat. Other side.
Good job keeping your knees facing me.
I like these exercises. Ones like this make me feel like I'm ninja training. Oh. Oh.
Good job. Reach that butt backwards when you sit down. Perfect. Next we have a running V-sit.
I thought this was next. Alright, buddy boy, we're gonna turn to the side. Just a little. You can stay there. It's cool. Sit on your butts. We're gonna raise our legs and do a V up. Your body should do a nice V, bounce on your butt, and we're gonna run, baby. Run off those calories. Oh, you feel it quick. All down here, lower abs. Eyes on the prize. Cats at your feet. Nothing can stop you.
That means you can't set those feet down.
You tricky cute
The good news is if it gets too intense, you can bend your knees.
You can?
You can.
Ooh, that adds an element. I don't like that hill.
Good job, Jesse. Good job. Keep going.
Next up, burpees.
Yep, last exercise.
Let's finish it up. Burpees. We'll start in a standing position. We'll drop down into a plank. Push up, hop up, and jump up. Plank. Push up. Feet up. Jump up. Right back into it. scare him. He's not intimidated.
He knows you too well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You just did a 15-minute full body home exercise. Again, if you can do this 2 times, by all means, take a rest, get some water, hydrate, air, and do it again. I can definitely tell you as a distance runner, this is a shock to the system. From my toes to the back of my head. This was tough, but it was a great tough. I feel so strong and powerful, like He-Man right now. So I'm gonna take a rest, and I'm gonna go through this again. Why? Because I'm a baby, and it's cold raining outside. I'm not going out in that. So I'll build my endurance in here. Again, you can watch this exercise, as well as over 300 other home exercises that my wife, the gorgeous Melissa Bender, does to stay in shape, that she makes me do here and there, obviously, to hopefully stay in shape. You can find those on benderfitness.com, as well as other healthy tips for living, motivational, inspirational stories and quotes, and tons of extremely healthy recipes. So, benderfitness.com. We'll see you there, Team Bender. Thanks a bunch.